So we're going to talk about this shooty shoot. We're going to watch it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about some of the laws. And we're going to talk about jurisdiction. What's up, Uncle Donut? You call me Daddy Donut, son. Here we go. This happened in Tulsa. And it started off with two members of the Tulsa gang unit getting out with a male and a female who were parked over at a seedy motel. And they weren't doing anything wrong, per se. But the officers just wanted to talk to him, wanted to say hello, because they are sitting in a parking lot at a seedy motel. So that's where the video starts off. John Chatman Jr. right there.
Man, you got an ID on you by any chance?
No.
No? What's your name, partner?
Is it a crime or something?
No, man, I talk to people. I just like to know who I'm talking to.
Oh, okay. Well, am I free to go?
You ain't done nothing wrong?
Am I free to go?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay. All right. Appreciate it.
Cool. All right, man.
Good luck.
Yo.
Thanks.
Chatman says he knows his rights later in the video. Man, he's correct there. He wasn't suspected of a crime. The officers wanted to talk to him. They asked him some questions. He refused the questions, and so he's free to go. But they ran his tag when he drove away.
To a GLJ 810. Checks to a Chevy Equinox.
Oh, no. That definitely wasn't a Chevy Equinox that the tag came back to. All right, they drive around for a minute trying to look for him. So they pull up behind the car. Woman's walking out. Dude's sitting in the back seat. Old Chapman.
Well, whose car is that?
My mom's. I know it has her wrong tag on it.
Yeah, it's got the wrong tag on it.
Yeah, it's her Escape. She just got two different cars.
Okay, all right. You got your ID with you?
Not the first person that.
The tag came back to a Chevy Equinox, and the woman just said that the tag, she knows the tag is wrong, that it comes back to a Ford Escape.
Thank you. What's your name, man? Driving a car that has the wrong tag on it. You open the door for me?
It was actually me driving, and I just had to pull up the picture.
Okay.
All right, so she says it was actually me driving, but we saw him drive off in the car, did we not? Therefore, he was driving a car that has the wrong tags on it. If he's driving a car, then we need to make sure he has a driver's license.
What's up, partner? What's your name, man? You got an ID with you?
No, I don't.
Okay. What's your name?
Am I in trouble?
Well, you're driving a car.
The car
doesn't check to the right tag.
I told
You're not in
it was my
trouble.
mom's.
Right, and we don't know that, so we have to check all that
gotta
stuff
check.
out.
Well, then take my ID.
Okay, and we
we
get
just
to
need
ID everyone that's in the car.
I don't have no idea.
You don't have any idea? That's fine, man. What's your name? You don't have a name?
Hey, what are you sweating?
Hey!
Hey, chill out.
Hey! It's okay.
My name is...
He's driving a car, and he's saying he doesn't even have an ID. Drive a car on a public roadway, you gotta have a driver's license.
I don't go by my government name.
Huh?
I don't go by my government name.
All right, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but he just said, I don't go by my government name. You'll see that a lot in policing. People say they don't go by their government name.
Okay.
What's
Y'all
your...
have jurisdiction.
Yes, we do.
And what would...
All right, so that's the, can we get a counter up? That's the first time he dropped the, do you guys have jurisdiction?
What is the jurisdiction that y'all have
Well,
over
we're Tulsa police officers. You're in the
All right, there's two.
city of Tulsa. Okay.
What jurisdiction
I'm
do y'all
cross-deputized with Tulsa
have
County,
over me?
Three.
and you have. There's a crime,
got an
some
ID.
form of a crime that's committed.
I have
Have
no
an ID.
I'm serious. I don't
Okay.
Mine's expired, just let you know.
Junior,
I ain't sweating.
talk to me for a second.
We're not even worried
What
about
we
it.
got?
Letting you know.
We need to know the right tag. Now that I'm trying to do this,
No, I just drove over here.
now that I'm doing
You know
this,
what I'm saying?
All right, so not only did they see Junior drive the vehicle across the road, and he's now admitting to not having an ID, he just admitted to driving the vehicle.
I know
Okay.
it's a Ford Escape. It's my mom's other car.
so we checked.
She's still saying it's a Ford Escape, but it didn't even come back to a Ford Escape. 100% he has a warrant, Chad is saying. I can't find any information that said he actually had a warrant. And so this is a gang unit, right? And they keep saying, dude, don't sweat it. Why are you sweating? Don't sweat it. Because they're just looking for people with warrants mostly, right? They're a gang unit. They don't give a shit about traffic infractions. They use that to pull him over and to talk to him. But in all honesty, if he doesn't have any warrants, if he would have just been like, well, my name's John Chatman Jr., that's my government name, they might have even scratched him out a warning and been like, all right, just fix your shit.
I was driving a car that's registered her mom, and it's got a different plate from
So he just admitted to driving the car again. I know why he won't get out of the car. I know exactly why he won't get out of the car. We're looking at this, though, with objective reasonableness, that fancy schmancy word that we use a lot around here. So we're looking at it through the eyes of the officers and what they are seeing right now and how bad Junior is talking himself into getting arrested.
His thingy just came off.
Well, you can grab him.
Not his thing.
I was driving.
Broke a crime.
Car.
Do you have a driver's license?
No.
That's another one.
Did you guys hear that?
Car.
Do you have
listen.
a driver's license?
No.
Do you have a driver's license? No. If Junior knows his rights, he should know he has the right to remain silent.
That's another one. But we're not gonna sweat it.
If y'all want to
We gotta know. Well, we gotta know who y'all.
See, the guys even tell him, look, we ain't gonna sweat it. Don't worry about that. We just want to know if you have a warrant.
You step out of the car for me.
No, y'all just.
Step out of the car, please.
The officer asked him nicely 2 or 3 times, step out of the car. Junior says, you don't have the right. Something tells me there's a case law we've said a million times around here.
Okay. Ma'am, can you move out of the way, please? Ma'am, please move out of the way.
What?
Junior, you're under arrest.
What am I under arrest for?
Okay. You're under arrest for obstruction. Okay. And your traffic offenses. All right.
Traffic offense. What's the traffic?
Okay. You have the wrong tag on this car. All right. You have the wrong.
Junior, make this
Okay.
harder than you need to be, man.
So come on out.
Lute is right. This is passive resistance at this point. And by all rights, if they wanted to pull him out of that car right now, they could. But they're being super chill with him. They're trying to talk him out of it.
Call your boss and show me what jurisdiction you have over.
There's definitely 4. Jurisdiction. Call your boss. Show me what jurisdiction you have.
I want to speak to y'all general, y'all sergeant, y'all captain.
All right. He wants to speak to the general of police.
Got an uncooperative subject over here. Can we have a couple more officers to our location?
You didn't do anything wrong.
All right, if you guys heard that, they're calling a few more officers to their location, and they're getting a sergeant en route over there because Chatham wants to speak to the general of police. Lieutenant Gregory Foster says, awesomely patient / professional officers. That's right. Gregory, when are you going to be a general?
What are you sweating? You just have a problem with us being here? Is that what you're sweating?
Most definitely. Y'all killed Crutch.
Hey, we didn't do anything.
Copy, there's a William unit that needs help. I can head that way.
They killed Crutch? Hold on, he said y'all killed Crutch. Oh, I remember that one. You guys remember that one? The female officer shot him when he was reaching back into the car. You guys remember that one? That's what he's talking about. Y'all killed Crutch. All right, back to the video.
He let me go.
I know law too.
Yeah, and if nothing's wrong, we'll let you go too.
I know.
Why can't you?
He says he knows law. I don't think he knows law very much.
I said y'all need to get y'all manager, y'all district manager, whoever here, so he can explain it to y'all.
He said get your district manager down here. Gregory, are you a district manager? Did someone call objective reasonableness racist earlier? I think I saw someone say that in chat. Do we have someone who's not a justifier in here? I know law. I know that he broke a crime. I know that this officer is outside of his jurisdiction.
Hopefully over some tag that y'all talking about is bogus, which it ain't bogus.
Junior, we do.
Because y'all pulled up after the vehicle was cut off anyway.
They saw you drive off in it though.
Cut off.
It doesn't matter.
All right, so now his argument is you can't charge me with anything because y'all pulled up when the vehicle was turned off. They saw you drive off in it. You already admitted you drove off in it, and you already admitted you don't have a driver's license.
But listen,
Yes, it
nothing.
does matter.
The only thing that's
Does
wrong here,
matter.
that's not working, is you not cooperating with us.
I understand that, but y'all
That's what's wrong here.
He even, the officer said, the only thing that's wrong right now is you not cooperating with us. And Junior says, well, I know that.
Right, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man.
If the car's turned off and the keys are not in
Because if
ignition,
you was
y'all
right,
can't
then
mess
you know
with
you
nobody.
could.
No, the general of the police is the king racist. Let me remind you, at this point, they can still put her in handcuffs and pull him out of the car and put him in handcuffs.
Report it stolen.
We don't know
I
that.
don't know that.
But y'all just said y'all looked up the
so why don't
plate.
y'all
The
go
plate that's
run it?
attached to the
And
car.
say
It doesn't say
that
it's
it's not this
stolen,
car.
man.
I know it's my
No,
mom's.
we need to.
And I know for a fact y'all don't have jurisdiction to stop me.
5.
If y'all wanted to stop me, y'all could have stopped me when I drove off.
Exactly. You didn't stop me when I pulled away. I touched base. I'm safe. It's like people who pull into their driveways and think that That just completely nullifies the traffic stop. Well, I'm at home. I'm at home base. You can't do anything. Ha ha ha. Got you, police. I know the law. I didn't break a crime. So they said is Parsons on the way. This is Sergeant Parsons with the Tulsa Police Department. And I don't know if they want Sergeant Parsons there, because Sergeant Parsons is coming with a pepper ball gun.
Hey, I'm not going to sit here and argue with you about that.
Pepper ball.
Right?
All right, so Sergeant Parsons just arrived on scene, and you hear the gang unit officers say, pepper ball, pepper ball.
You need to come out of the car. This is going to be your choice, Junior.
Is this y'all boss right here?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's the general. The general's on scene.
but you're coming out of the car.
Oh, you hear the puppies? But the puppies got exposed to pepper balls. So that's that woman's
understand?
fault.
We've
And
explained
the
that.
man's
I'm
fault.
not going to explain it again.
You
Okay.
said you wouldn't give him his name. He gave you.
All right, if the sergeant wants to explain something to you, he can. I don't know. But I'm telling you, you're going to come out of the car, man. You're making it harder for yourself. You understand that?
I know
Huh?
my rights. I know my rights.
You need to get out of the car.
I know my rights.
What's your right? Well, I'm not going to argue with that.
You don't have jurisdiction. You don't.
We have jurisdiction.
Y'all don't have jurisdiction.
He finally corrected him.
Right, I'm not going to argue with that.
have jurisdiction. You don't.
We have jurisdiction.
Y'all don't have jurisdiction.
Go.
Jurisdiction, everything.
Okay.
Y'all act like I can move to the front of it.
We don't know.
You act like I did a violation. You act like I did some type of traffic violation.
You did.
Or something
He did.
like that.
A, you don't have a driver's license. We saw you driving.
Okay.
Two, we
got
already
that.
told you
We
about the
got
plate.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that
We
ain't
know
no
about the
violation.
plate.
If I got 2-3 cars and I switch the plates, that's not illegal.
Junior.
Okay.
I have my ID back when I
Nope.
investigated.
Very
Well,
patient officer's
time to step out
patience
of
is
the car.
running
Okay.
very thin.
Oh, let me talk to your boss.
We have a sergeant right here with us.
Okay, can I
Okay.
talk to the sergeant?
General's
Alright.
here.
Talk to you.
We've pulled you over for a violation. You're refusing to identify yourself. Okay. It's time to step out of the car.
General policing.
All right.
Right there.
Is this your sergeant?
This is
Yeah.
my sergeant right here. Okay.
With pepper
Do you
balls.
want options?
Okay.
What are my options for?
Okay, ma'am, time to step away.
I got dogs. I want
The
to.
sergeant
Time to step
isn't
away.
patient.
You need to stand up and stand right here then.
You the sergeant?
Yep.
Okay, I want to know what I did. Well, I was already parked over here.
your violation.
What's that?
Okay. The tag does not check to the vehicle that you're driving. Okay, it checks to a different vehicle. We're here to investigate what's going on. We've asked you to identify yourself. We've seen you drive this vehicle.
Ma'am, I need you to step
Yeah,
away.
you
We
need to
know
stand-
that you do not
gotta
have a
stand
driver's
right
license.
Here. Okay, this might
Okay. Junior needs to step out of the vehicle at this time. You need to step out of the vehicle at this time.
Because I ain't did no crime.
Okay, here's what I'm going to explain. No, listen to me.
I want to know
Because the sergeant was dragged away from his break. Yeah.
You step out of the vehicle,
Sergeant had to leave the air conditioning, so he's pretty pissed he's there.
or I'm going to pepperball you.
There you go. Get out of the vehicle and shoot you with pepper balls.
pepper ball.
Yep.
I got dogs in the car.
I ain't never pepper ball.
General McPepperballs. Oh my God. Sergeant Parsons' new name is General McPepperballs.
You're resisting arrest. So, you
Easy
have
way,
a
hard
choice.
way.
You can be under arrest right now, and I'll use
What
force.
am I under arrest for?
He is not
Obstruction
patient.
of justice right now.
Right
Failing
now.
to identify yourself to a law enforcement officer, operating a vehicle with an improper license plate. I'm certain we can come up
I
with some
wasn't
more.
operating the vehicle.
Listen, we're not arguing.
Old Junior's contradicting himself. He just said, I wasn't operating a vehicle, but he admitted twice, I think, already. Yeah, I drove.
Goes easy on the way out.
Okay, ma'am, I need you to step back, please.
I know she even admitted that he drove. We got a third-party witness right there.
Ma'am, I need you to step back, please.
Junior,
Can I give her a kiss?
yes, but you need to get out.
You both need to
Right
get
now.
out.
No,
She's
hold
gonna
up.
step back. Okay.
Danny, just be calm for it. He doesn't do what you say.
Okay.
Say what?
He's getting ready to hit you with the pepper balls, a lot of them. You step out here, you go in handcuffs, you can give her a kiss. We can
Okay.
do this the whole way, or we can do it that way.
Okay.
That's it.
Ma'am, I need you to step away. Ma'am,
Right now.
step out.
Right now. Right now, Junior.
Just shoot me.
No.
Just shoot me.
No,
just
get
shoot
out.
me.
All All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sergeant Parsons right there. Oh, excuse me. General McPepperball puts about 5 or 6, maybe 7 shots into there. That is when Junior, John Chatman Jr. pulls out a .32 caliber, which that's a weird caliber pistol, and fires off 4 shots. One of the shots hits General McPepperball right there in the thigh, and he goes down. This officer that we're watching returns fire. He hits Chatman at least 1 time in the chest. I can't find anything that says exactly how many times he hit him or where he hit him, but he hit him at least 1 time in the chest from what I can find. You'll hear him fire 5 or 6 shots. .32 caliber means he stole it from an old guy. You hear about 5 or 6 pepperball rounds, and then you just heard the first gunshot right there, and there's 3 more. So it's kind of combined with the officer here who we've been watching opening fire to. But you see the sergeant went down right there. Excuse me, General McPepperballs went down right there. And he dropped the pepperball gun and he backs up. So this officer fires a few rounds into the van and then they all retreat and seek better cover. And that's the girlfriend screaming. We're gonna speed it up to 1.5.
I hear you, Sarge!
He's over here. He's to the left.
I don't see him, Sarge!
He looks down at him.
All right, so you can see the sergeant still on the ground. He's yelling, "Someone tell me where he's at!" And they're saying, "I don't see him, Sarge."
Move around, Sarge.
You can see General McPepperballs laying on the ground over there. And, you know, like I said, he's got a round in his upper thigh at the moment. Let's slow it down a little bit.
We don't see him!
Drop the weapon.
Sergeant!
Sergeant's still crawling away.
Sergeant, can you come to me? Mike, can you come to me?
We got an officer right here. We got an officer right here. And I think General McPepperballs is still on the ground.
Entering 102, give me their numbers.
Oh, there you go. I think this officer's going up to help General McPepperballs now.
What you got?
4950 South Harbor, QuikTrip.
All right, I think he's pulling General McPepperballs away. The officer we saw walk up. Yeah, there he is. He's pulling him away. Okay.
I don't see him!
See him over here. Here is the other officers who are on the other side. They run up and they get a shield. And here's the officer whose body camera we were just looking through. And if you look closely,
Danielle!
Okay, I see his hand.
I know.
General McPepperballs is still right here. He's on his feet now, commanding the scene.
Stand by. Relax. Okay, I'm gonna put my gun up. I'm gonna leave this bitch as best I can. Danielle, I need you to get on Khan's left. Listen to me, whoever's to that side. Mike, get closer.
Hey, Mike and Dana, you guys okay?
Stand by, stand by. Okay, we're gonna move
Yeah, dude, there's General McPepperballs leading this shit. He's got a bullet in his thigh right now.
up at an angle, straight in front of you. See what we got with the hands. Danny,
What?
I need you to work.
What a fucking stud, man. What a leader. That's a leader right there. That's not a boss, that's a leader.
Okay, he's hunched over. I see one hand though. I don't see a second hand, Sergeant.
All right, inch out, inch out.
Ooh, that adrenaline's pumping, dude.
Direction, guys.
All right, so I don't even want to show him slumped over in the van. They start showing it a little bit after this. But General McPepperballs here, he continues to lead the scene up until they have Chatman in custody. And they pepperball him a few more times, and then finally he crawls out of the van and lays on the ground. It's one of those videos that you can show people when they complain about, like, well, why didn't the police de-escalate the situation? They tried everything they could for 15 minutes talking to the guy before they even brought in non-lethal weapons. They didn't even jerk him out of the van, which they could have at any point.